Listen. So after my last video on Gideon, another YouTuber reached out to me and asked if I wanted to collab, and I said, bet. That YouTuber goes by the name Enluenza. I think I'm saying it right. It's kind of a fire name, so forgive me if I butchered it. But anyway, I wasn't sure exactly how we would collab, so I thought that it would be a good idea if I just reacted to one of his videos on this Roblox situation, which, as it turns out, Enluenza is a Roblox OG, which means he probably knows a lot more about this whole situation than I do. So with that being said, let's get into it.
I've been playing Roblox since 2013, bro. When you ask somebody who's a Roblox OG, me, I was playing that shit before fucking Survive the Natural Disaster. I was playing that shit before Build Your Own Music. I'll be like, bro, I was in that shit, boy.
Yeah, hello, pause police? Yeah, I like to report a crime. You were what?
In that shit, boy.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
The current CEO of Roblox, ladies and gentlemen, thinks it is a good idea to turn Roblox into a dating app. Now,
oh yeah, so I saw this. It was a Hokage video where I found out that they were gonna turn it into a dating app. Like, my mind is just kind of blown by this. Like, what makes them think that this is a good idea? Like, you're already getting all these people telling you that your platform is a cesspool for P3DOs, and you're fucking going to make it a dating app? That's the first thing that comes to your mind? Nah, this guy was on the list. I mean, let's think about it for a second, right? You're basically giving a community of PDF files the ability to filter people by age? Huh? Probably not even by age either, too, right? Probably by the things that they like, too. You know, by similar interest. Because that's how most dating apps work, because they're trying to find you a perfect match. Well, in this case, they're providing them tools to find their perfect prey. Are you kidding me? At this point, just send the comment, bro. You know, like, we need a full reset, because it feels like we're living in an episode of South Park right now. I guess to look on the bright side of things, this is going to give Skeeter, Alex, Gideon, Oma, a shit ton of new predator catching content. So I guess we're gonna be eating good for a while, boys. And also from that Hokage video, I found out that bro was at Trump's inauguration. TBH said himself, birds of a feather flock together.
Now, Schlepped and Gideon have done 6 of these Roblox catching videos with 5 arrests. Let me say that again. 6 predator catch videos with 5 arrests. 5 times that the police saw the evidence. 5 times that the police interviewed the person on the other side of the screen. 5 times that they put people behind bars. Now, Roblox is hitting Schlepped with a cease and desist letter.
All right, let's talk about it. So in order to make my point that this doesn't make any sense even from a business standpoint, I'm gonna have to play devil's advocate for a minute, all right? So just bear with me. So imagine you're this huge gaming company geared towards children, and you're making a lot of money, like a fuck ton. And then this threat comes along that might run your business into the ground. That being this P3DO situation. Oh no, what do we do, right? I guess we're gonna have to use some of that $1 million budget to mitigate this issue. Oh, what's that? There are already long-time players that are working out this issue for us? Huh. Ban them. In fact, send them a cease and desist. Who do those bastards think they are, solving our problem for us? Am I right? It's crazy, ain't it? It doesn't make any sense. Unless, of course, it's not a problem to them. How many players play Roblox? Holy shit. You know, in fact, the other day, right, my wife showed me an article on how some kid got kidnapped off of just playing Roblox. I guess, you know, they gave them their address. I don't know how it happened, but she showed me like an article about it. And I just basically put my foot down and said, you know what? None of our kids are playing Roblox. Uninstall that shit if it's installed on anything. They're not playing that shit ever. They can play something else. Give them a good educational game. You know what I'm saying? But they're not playing that shit, bro. Are you kidding me? I can't believe this is like another fucking Elsa Gate, or what was the other one before that? Pizza Gate, bro. This is insane. Bro, anyway, let's continue this shit, bro. I'm fucking flabbergasted, bro, and I don't use that word all the time. I don't know, bro. Like, so I just, here, let's keep going.
What the fuck is Roblox doing about this problem? Nothing, bro. They're IP banning the only two people that are genuinely trying to, like, help kids. You know, because at the end of the day, Roblox is a fucking kid website. It's a kid game. You know, like, I used to play this shit when I was a kid. I still play this shit. You know, like, Roblox is allowing people that are...
Like, I know that it's like people can make their own levels and mod stuff and things like that to make it less of a kid's game. But still, like, when I first saw this game, I knew for a fact that it wasn't for me, bro. I was like, that's a little baby game. I ain't playing that shit. I still look at it right now, even though it's got like FPS elements to it. Like, that's just baby to me. Like, I play fucking real grown men extraction shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like, this looks like baby shit to me. I'm not into that.
When I was a kid, I still play this shit. You know, like, Roblox is allowing people that are known.
That's not like, so let me just put it this way, right? I'm not saying that bro is weird for playing the game or weird for liking the game. Like he said, he's an OG of Roblox. That's fine. He played it when he was a kid. That's fine. You know what I mean? I get that Roblox is, you could basically run Roblox on anything, right? You could run that shit on a potato. That shit will work. So it's very accessible to a lot of people who don't necessarily have like gaming or money for gaming computers, you know? So I get why there's so many, especially young people who play it, because not a lot of young people have the money to, you know, buy a nice rig or whatever. So I get it. I get why it's so popular. I get why people have like love for it still because it's nostalgic, whatever, right? And I'm not saying that the whole people that play this shit are weirdos. It's just, I know that there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. A case in point, Gideon is pulling them out of the woodwork, and so is Schlepp. And I have a feeling that this problem has been going on for a long time. It's just now people starting to catch wind of it. I just don't see any reason for me to go and play a game like this. You know what I'm saying? When I have so many other options. And I'm sure, and I'm not even hating on the game, I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure there's some levels that people make that are just super fun. But like I said, it's just, I don't want to be associated with any of it. Like, I see the shit that comes out of it, and I'm like, I'm good. And like I said, I don't even want my kids playing the game. They can play Minecraft. Minecraft, yes, there's the similar situation, but at least Minecraft has like a offline option. You know what I mean? Like, and I guess, I don't know, Roblox might have an offline option too. Like, my son already is big into gaming because, you know, I'm a gamer. And he is always begging to play Roblox, and I'm like, nah. So he can play Minecraft, solo Minecraft, but he ain't playing with online motherfuckers.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, there are lobbies like Rec Room full of waiting for a child to join so they can all leech onto them and take them away from Roblox. Ladies and gentlemen, Roblox is literally protecting on a child game. What the fuck? I have little brothers that have played Roblox. Ever since this fucking news came out, bro, deleted that shit, blocked that shit. If I see them on that shit, I'm smashing their fucking tablet on the ground, bro. They are banning the only superheroes on the platform and letting the villains run wild. Oh, that shit is so fucking stupid. Like, I remember playing this shit in 2nd grade computer class, bro. Fucking playing obbies, like.
See, that's what I'm saying, right? You playing in 2nd grade on a school computer, bro. That's, I guarantee you that ain't no fucking gaming laptop or gaming computer. Like I said, it's very accessible for everyone.
thinking I was the shit because I got to the last level. But now a kid can't even fucking play the game. Like, I remember back when I used to play, you couldn't type. Bro, you could not type. You couldn't say shit. You would try to say one fucking word and it would come up as hashtags. The only words you could say were okay, good, nice. You know, like little words like that, bro. But now people can have full-on fucking conversations on Roblox, exchange information, and then go to another website where it's totally
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It's crazy to see how this game has evolved over the years, and it's crazy that when it evolves into people being able to say more things on the game, this is when all of a sudden it's not all of a sudden, like I said, I think it's been going on for a while, but people are starting to realize, like, hey, this game is full of weirdos, bro.
Monitored by Roblox, by anybody, by parents, by anybody, bro. The only person that is monitoring.
So speaking of, right? The parents should be the first line of defense for their children. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we can sit here and be like, hey, the CEO of this company or the moderators aren't doing their job. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really their job to parent your kids. Your parents are supposed to be the ones that protect you. You know what I mean? Like, I think that most parents nowadays, they're not like privy to that's not it either. That's not it either, bro. They just don't care, or they don't have the time to monitor everything their kid does, I think. You know, but that's the thing, right? I know that I have a very busy schedule, right? And I know that I'm not going to be able to be a helicopter parent. I know that I can't watch everything my kids do all the time. So because I know that I can't do that, and neither can their mother, by the way. I know that I can't do that, and I know that she can't do that 24/7. It's just unrealistic. So in order to eliminate that problem, we just don't even give them access to those certain things that we have to constantly monitor. You know what I'm saying? That's why Roblox is not allowed in this house, because we can't constantly monitor what they do on it all the time. So a good way to just get rid of that issue altogether is just to not allow that type of thing in the house. Like, if you can't supervise your children doing something that you know is potentially dangerous to them, then you shouldn't even give them access to it in the first place. I just wish more parents would think like that. You know what I'm saying?
That conversation between the child and the adult is the adult on the other side of the screen taking advantage of that child. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, Roblox really fell the fuck off. Like, they're like, oh, well, it's gonna be a problem regardless. We're just gonna let it happen. You know, it'll probably settle itself. You know,
okay, so I'm gonna pause right there, because I've watched some videos now, like, about this whole topic, and apparently there's like an actual cult of not even adults. They're like teenage kids exploit littler kids for their own sick fucking pleasure, basically. So it's not even like grown ass people either. I mean, yes, that's an issue too, but there's also teenagers that are just bullying younger kids on this game and getting them to do really sick shit. Like, I forget which video it was, but if I can find it, I will link it in the description.
They had 5 arrests out of 6 cases, bro. 5 arrests. 5 legitimately people, skin and bones, in fucking prison, in jail, whatever the fuck they're in a hole in the ground. I don't give a fuck. It's all the same to me. They had 5 arrests, but Roblox is saying that they're vigilantes. They are taking information and giving it to the police. What the fuck is a vigilante about that, bro? They are not showing up to their house and taking them hostage and taking them straight to the police station. No, they give the information to the police. The police does their lawful due diligence or whatever, and they fucking get them. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly, that's what I said in my last video. They are doing things the right way. They're not like some of these channels that are just out there for the shock content. Watch us beat his ass. You know, yes, they deserve that. Yes, I mean, we love to see it, but that's not the right way to go about it, because then they get in trouble and then they don't even go to do any prison time. So it's like it's not worth doing it going that way about it.
Roblox has came out and fucking shut all this down. Roblox saw what was going on, what Gideon and Schlep were doing, and hit them with the cease and assist letter. And I've heard rumors, allegedly, that the CEO, the motherfucker that owns Roblox, the motherfucker that can look at everyone's fucking information, the motherfucker that can control Roblox and be like, you know what, I want to change the logo for Roblox, boom. You know what, I want to change the whole fucking layout for Roblox, boom. You know what, I want to fucking collab with this stupid ass brand, boop. That motherfucker, I've heard rumors that he's on the Epstein list. The CEO of a child video game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I had to say for today's video.
I wish I could say I was surprised about that, you know, but I'm not. Again, I'll leave that Black Hokage video too in the description, so y'all can go check it out. I'll timestamp it when he's talking about it too. Although I suggest watching the whole video, it's pretty good. I hope people really understand that we're dealing with, like I said, a predator epidemic. You know what I'm saying? It's on the rise. Influenza. I appreciate you coming out and commenting, bro. Shout out to you for real. Great video too. Great video. I fuck with bro. I will subscribe as well. Shit, I thought I did that already. My bad. Go check it out if you haven't seen it already, bro. It's really making a lot of sense with this. All right, bro. If you like and subscribe, I appreciate it. I'll see y'all later.